Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Pakistan will host Saudi Arabia, Turkey and Egypt for talks from today on the Iran war, as Islamabad positions itself as a potential venue for U.S Iran negotiations on the month-old conflict. The four countries' foreign ministers will hold in-depth discussions on a range of issues, including efforts to de-escalate tensions in the region during the two-day talks. Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan said the meeting would seek to establish a mechanism aimed at de-escalation. He told a broadcaster that they would discuss where the negotiations in this war are heading and how these four countries assess the situation and what can be done. Iran will permit 20 Pakistani ships to pass through the Strait of Hormuz, allowing 2 vessels daily, Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar confirmed. Dar described the decision as a welcome and constructive gesture that promotes peace and strengthens regional stability. The strait, a crucial route for global oil shipments, had seen major disruptions, with nearly 2,000 vessels stranded amid recent hostilities. Iran has warned it is ready to respond to any potential U.S. ground attack, accusing Washington of preparing a land assault while simultaneously signaling negotiations. The warning comes as regional powers gather in Islamabad, where foreign ministers from Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey and Egypt are meeting to explore ways to end the ongoing conflict. Iran's parliament speaker said Tehran would not accept what he described as pressure for surrender, vowing a firm response if U.S. troops are deployed. 2 India-bound LPG tankers have successfully cleared the Strait of Hormuz and are now en route to India. Government officials said the vessels are carrying around 94,000 metric tons of liquefied petroleum gas and are expected to arrive in Mumbai and New Mangalore by early April. The transit comes despite major disruptions in the strait due to the ongoing conflict, with Iran allowing passage to what it calls non-hostile vessels under coordination. Tens of thousands of Americans marched across major U.S. cities on Saturday in the third wave of No Kings protests, denouncing President Donald Trump's policies on immigration, the war in Iran, and what organizers call overreach of executive authority. Crowds gathered from New York to Los Angeles, with large rallies in Washington, D.C. and St. Paul, Minnesota. Demonstrators carried signs, effigies of Trump and officials, and called for accountability. Musician Bruce Springsteen performed in St. Paul, supporting anti-immigration enforcement messages. While most protests were peaceful, clashes occurred in Los Angeles and Dallas, resulting in minor arrests. The rallies also reached smaller towns like Shelbyville, Kentucky, highlighting nationwide engagement. The White House dismissed the protests as Trump derangement therapy sessions, while Trump defended his policies as necessary to maintain order. The Pentagon is reportedly preparing for weeks of ground operations in Iran, including potential special operations raids and conventional troop deployments, though full presidential approval from Donald Trump is still pending. Plans would fall short of a full-scale invasion, but could escalate tensions in the Gulf, affecting regional security and global energy routes. The U.S. has already deployed 3,500 Marines from the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit and readied thousands more from the 82nd Airborne Division. Trump has warned Iran against obstructing the Strait of Hormuz, signaling a strong response if necessary. Officials emphasize that operations remain under review, balancing military action with ongoing diplomatic efforts. Iranian opposition figure Reza Pahlavi, son of the ousted Shah, warned on Saturday that negotiating with Iran's current leaders would only delay future threats to Americans. Speaking at the Conservative Political Action Conference in Texas, he called for renewed protests inside Iran and promoted himself as a viable leader for a transitional government. Pahlavi told the audience that the Iranian regime will never be honest or true partners for peace and would use talks to buy time, cheat, and steal. He linked his vision to U.S. interests, suggesting a free Iran could provide economic opportunities, and received standing ovations and chants of "Long live the King" from Iranian Americans in attendance. Yemen's Houthi rebels confirmed a second missile and drone strike on southern Israel, targeting vital military sites in coordination with Iranian and Hezbollah operations. Spokesperson Yahya Sari warned that attacks would continue until the criminal enemy ceases its aggression. Israeli authorities reported intercepting one missile. The strikes come as the U.S. deploys thousands of Marines to the region, and the Pentagon considers possible ground operations. Iran has intensified attacks on Saudi bases, injuring at least 12 U.S. personnel, while Israel has struck Iranian and Hezbollah positions in Lebanon.
On the other hand, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has held a detailed telephonic conversation with Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, focusing on rising regional tensions and efforts to restore peace. The hour-long discussion comes amid escalating hostilities in the Middle East. During the call, both leaders held extensive discussions on the evolving situation in the region and the urgent need for peace. Pezeshkian appreciated Pakistan's diplomatic engagement and acknowledged its efforts to promote dialogue. He stressed the importance of building trust to enable meaningful negotiations and mediation. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.